The Miz. And this is my lovely wife, Maurice. Say something to the audience, Maurice. That was wonderful, honey. You truly bring so much to the table and are certainly not just window dressing whose sole purpose of being in WWE is to follow me around from town to town, ironing my weird Matrix cloak dress that I wear. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. When my right foot goes in, your right foot goes out. When my right foot goes in, you shake it all about. You do the stupid Miz dance and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Because I'm the Miz and I'm awful.
Since apparently our GM either thinks this is funny, which is impossible, or is just not paying attention to his own show, I am this close to dialing 911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. You see, since you refused to give me an Intercontinental title shot, and then Triple H backed your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE 2K19? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next, we have a real fan favorite against an imposing adversary.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Action Championship.
The superstar known as Buzz is here. Buzz was a three-sport athlete in high school. He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight.
I didn't realize they gave out varsity letters for whining, taking shortcuts, and failing upwards.
Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias?
Negative, Ghost Rider. Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias.
He's got his own album, Corey. How can you deny what this man is all about?
When it comes from in the ring, bell to bell, absolutely, I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias. Introducing the champion from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 209 pounds, he is the Action Champion, Super Smooth Ken Outlaw.
Hope you're ready.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change.
I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, right to the skull.
What a stomp. Good grief. I'm like, ooh.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
The champ's starting to stumble a bit. He's going to want to make sure.
Here's the cover. Buzz with the easy kick out. Nah, not yet. Too early. Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate, and so far, I think it's delivered.
Oh, the old head scissor.
The challenger's taking on some offense. He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight. Whoa! Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying...
Hooks it up.
Do this!
Through the table.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
That'll knock you silly, that's for sure.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
Easily kicks out of that one. To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole.
What does Buzz have in store? Frog splash!
Is that it? Is it over?
His shoulders are down.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Ooh, right to the face.
The challenger looking.
The champion into the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Oh, it's locked in.
Glove to the back. Up into the electric chair.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Harsh. The champion into the cover. Barely at 2.5.
Still in it. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You gotta believe this one's over. Now that's how you successfully defend your title.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
And maybe not.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
He's lining him up.
Look at that frog splash!
Give it 5 stars.
Can he score the pin? The cover. Oh! The champion into the cover. Look at this. Gets out of the way of that one.
Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time. Will attempt. Boom!
Going to the top. High risk. Elias setting it up.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Get out from there, not up there. You gotta be Falcon arrow.
Incredible.
Here's his moment, Michael.
That'll readjust your spine. And now one more time. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy,
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find
oh,
out.
he's gonna do it.
Is he done?
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Irish whip. Boom, what impact.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Uh-oh, this might be the end of Elias tonight.
Maybe not.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
From behind.
Moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
Too close for comfort.
Not yet.
Nice, Elias got out of there in the nick of time.
He's too quick for him there. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Why do they end up on the announce table?
Look out, guys.
Oh, man! Sit out suplex. Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Frog splash!
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
3! The champion retains. The champion retains.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
He's getting after it here. He ain't playing here. Oh, I can't believe this. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Here is your winner, and still Action Champion, Super Smooth Ken Outlaw.
What a back and forth battle that was.
Well, no one's going to be walking with Elias tonight, I can tell you that much.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you own the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate, illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm gonna show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations, which means it will be a no DQ match.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
We have one of our breakout talents versus The Miz.
That music can mean only one thing. It's buzz!
Introducing the champion from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 209 pounds. He is the Action Champion, Super Smooth Ken
I caught up with Buzz
Outlaw.
earlier today, and he told me about the time he skipped school to attend a WWE event. That's how passionate he was, and still is, about sports entertainment.
When he said he skipped school, did he mean all of it? I mean, that's the vibe I got.
And introducing the champion, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
Go ahead, Corey. Tell us all about The Miz.
The Miz is the man who single-handedly turned SmackDown from the B show to the show. A star of stage, screen, reality television. Is there anything The Miz hasn't done?
Did The Miz pay you to say all that, Corey?
Absolutely not, Byron Saxton. I happen to be a hopeful for consideration for a Mizzy this year.
Really?
That's right.
Mizzy? Oh, come on.
That would be awesome, Corey.
That would be ridiculous.
Where would you put it?
On my mantle with my most prized possessions.
Are you encouraging him, Michael?
I would love to have a Miz. Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. And we all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great, of course, though. It wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Ooh, what impact.
I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory.
Look at this. Beautiful senton.
He's in trouble.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting, just hoping I could get them tickets. That's how big this match is.
Isn't that cute? Your friends actually think you have enough pull around here to get them tickets. Poor people.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Big time slam. Vicious.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those.
He goes for the cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
That would have been a shocker.
Up and
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
You're not crazy, Byron. The Miz is looking to end this.
DDT! That's called making a statement, Cole.
Figure 4 leg lock. I knew it was only a matter of time.
there it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver, but he's got to capitalize now.
There may be no coming back from this, and he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Really working over the body.
This is it. This might be it.
Oh my, I'm not sure how much he has left.
Getting it done. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's got a bulldog.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
He's going for it all. Oh no, we know what a frog splash.
But can he follow up here?
We got a cover. 2, 3.
Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Remember this? Check him out here. Look at him go. He really put on a great show.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it! You finally shut up the Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
Thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.